Hi team. Right, so this is a funny kind of agile nudge because I'm holding the phone, so it's a selfie nudge. It's about the sprint planning and how many hours we should use per team member. I just want to explain what my thinking is and my rationale and the way I work at least. The first thing to take into account is that we want to separate out the capturing of time for timesheets for Simon for CapEx and capitalisation. It's not about that. This is about self-management and simplicity for the teams themselves. So for today, for example, I was in sprint planning with the Goths, and I said, guys, get yourself together, and actually, can I get on this onto a whiteboard? Probably will. No, I won't. Get yourself together. I want to know, of all 6 team members, what percentage of your time you're available. So JB was 70%, most people were 100%, somebody was off for 3 days, put them at 60% or whatever it is. Then you say, in the day, you're paid for 8 hours a day. You're expected to be here for 8 hours a day. So let's take a team of 5 who are available for 100% of the time. 10 days in a sprint, 8 hours a day, 5 people, that's 480 hours. That's a theoretical maximum amount of time. Everybody knows, of course, a developer isn't going to be typing and cutting code for 80 hours for that 2 weeks. It's not about that. It's about a theoretical maximum. From that theoretical maximum, then, we work out what we can actually do. So we go into planning. We pull in the stories, we pull in the number of story points we know we can do from previous sprints, and then we task them out. So a 5-pointer, for example, you task it out and you get 50 hours. And then you get an 8-pointer and you task it out and you get 20 hours. Well, that's not right, is it? So it's a sanity check. And you think, oh no, because we've forgotten all of these things. So the 8-pointer is, I don't know, 75 hours, 85 hours, something like that. When you add it up, I generally find for a team of 5, when I've done this, they would be available for 480 hours. When they task out the stories, they get to about 250, maybe 300 hours. That is nothing to do with timesheeting. It just means that when they have the burn down chart, they start from 250 hours and it burns down. The reason I don't use 6 hours is because it's overcomplicating things. It's a simple rule of thumb. 8 hours a day, 10 days a sprint, 80 hours a person, multiplied by the number of people. If you get into the business of saying, well, we've got to take 10% off for refinement and we want, oh, there's a meeting tomorrow, take 3 hours off for that, and oh, but the events are not included and I'm not here for 6 hours of the day, blah, blah, blah. It's cognitive load for no purpose. There's no need to do it. What we want to do is know what the maximum is and then just take it from there. If you were to say 6 hours a day, then your ceiling is 60 hours per week. So for 5 people, it's 300 hours. Immediately, if you get 250 hours, people are going to go, oh, that's a bit tight because our ceiling is 300 hours. No, your ceiling is 480 hours. So it's a cognitive bias. If you think your ceiling is lower, you're going to estimate lower. So for self-management and ease of the teams, I want to know what the theoretical maximum is, and then we plan from it. This is completely different to how we capture timesheeting and what the real world is, what we actually spend on the work. We all know that time actually at the tool time is not the efficiency we're looking for, but we want to aid the team to self-manage. I hope this helps. I'm going to throw it up on YouTube so you understand it, and maybe I'll do a proper agile nudge later on to explain it in more depth. Thank you.